Everybody, and welcome back to Off-Road Independence Videos. My name is Eric McGrew. I'm here today with a video about the Tower Arch 4x4 road in Arches National Park in Moab, Utah. This trail is one that you'll find at the back of the park, as you can see from the map. It's one that's just before you get to Devil's Garden, and you're going to take a left on a two-wheel drive unpaved road, and then about an eighth of a mile before you get to the trailhead, I guess maybe a 16th, the main trailhead to Tower Arch, you're going to take a left on a road that says 4x4 road, and it's going to just be a sandy road. There's no gravel on it, and it's pretty washboard at the very beginning, but it's flat, and then very quickly in about 32nd of a mile you start to climb a hill, and it kind of pulls up to the right. Now this trail is very narrow, and you may at times come across people who are actually coming down, because it's an in and out trail. So once you get in, you either have to come out the same way you came in, or there is another connecting road, which is Welltel Road or something like that, that runs down the valley. But in any case, a lot of people, they get up to about the first eighth of a mile up the trail, maybe not even, and they think that they can't make it, so they turn around and come back down because they're scared. If you have a stock vehicle and at least 10 inches of clearance, and you have an actual 4x4 with 4 low, you should be able to make it. Tires may be an issue if you're running just street tires, but even most street tires, I would think, could probably pull this off. Don't forget to lower your tire pressures. I have a 4Runner, it's a 2001. I have it with a 1.5 inch Ullman Amu lift kit on it, and I'm running the Goodyear Duratrack 265 75 16s, which is approximately roughly like 32 inch tire. And I scrubbed maybe one time on my side steps. I'm running the factory side step, so it's even lower than a lot of trucks would be. And I didn't have any issues. The trailer, the hitch receiver, not the hitch because I didn't have a hitch in, but the hitch receiver actually scrubbed a couple times as well. Now I am running a aftermarket high clearance front bumper, and that did come in handy because there are a few areas where the trail is fairly what is it called? The approach angle is fairly tight, so coming down and coming up can be an issue if you're running a factory bumper. Just keep that in mind. And this trail I would class as probably a 3+, maybe a 4- on a classing scale of 5. It is technical, but it's not particularly unsafe if you just keep your wits about you and pick your lines carefully. And then another challenge here is going to be that you're not just running like slate rock or sandstone, really. You're also running in a lot of deep sand, so you have to be careful about your transitions from the sand to the rock. It sometimes moves away, it sinks and things, so keep that in mind. And then the ranger service says that if it has rained recently, within half a day or whatever, and it's rained hard, or if it is raining, do not do this road, because that sand just turns into this muddy cake and you just get stuck. So that's something to keep in mind. I ran 25 psi in my tires and I was just fine on my 4Runner. There are quite a few sharp edges on these rocks, so running a lower psi will not only make your ride smoother, give you better grip, but it will also help keep from puncturing and tearing out the sidewalls. And then once you get to the back of this trail, you get to see a beautiful view from the back side of Tower Arch, and it's really, really worth the travel if you can get back there. Going in and coming out are equally challenging, so you need to make sure that you have enough time to get in and out. The coming out portion took us 35 minutes or so, and the going in took us around 40 something, because we ran into people on the way and I was going slower at first. And honestly, I thought it was a really fun trail to run. So if you guys are out in that area, I definitely suggest looking it up, and I hope that this video was helpful. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it and subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video.